Hello, everyone. Let's wait for a while for more audience to join us. And sorry about that. We are creating a new link right now. So if you could help us to reshare this link, that would be much appreciated. Thank you so much. And Moonlight will be your host pretty soon. We are going to start this space event officially. Thank you. And before we officially start our space event, I also like to invite our speakers to check your mic. Hi, I see Mike, Mr. Robinson's here. Would you like to double check your mic with us? Thank you. Your connections.
Test, test. 1, 2, 3. Mike Robinson here. Hello, everyone.
GM.
Good to see everyone here.
Yes, super clear. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And good to connect with you again, Moonlight.
Yeah, thank you. Awesome. I see how we got more and more audience joining. And I see Professor Lee is also here. Hello. Good morning.
Hello. Hey, morning, guys. Can you hear me?
Yes, very clear.
Okay, great. Yeah. Good to see you guys again.
Yeah, perfect. Awesome. And we have more and more audience joining us right now. Thank you all for spending time switching the space link for us. I'm going to once again ping our original space announcement to the top and also the new link. So our audience would know that. And this is very energetic Thursday morning. Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's OORT November Town Hall, and Moonlight will be your host for this session. We are so excited to dive into some major updates for OORT today, and we will be discussing key insights from recent developments, including the data hub, beta launch, and what's next with the commercial launch. We are also going to hear about the rebranding of L Wallet to OORT Wallet, and definitely will introduce the new OORT governance platform. Until that, we have Michael, who will share his thoughts on the recent Cardano Summit 2024 and Binance Blockchain Week. Very exciting, along with the super great news on OORT's Foundation Grand Plan. Don't forget, we'll be giving away OORT tokens during this space bet to select audience who leave your constructive questions in the comments and also joining the OORT community. So friends, be sure to drop your questions and let's get started. We would like to invite Dr. Lee to introduce yourself and introducing OORT to us, and then we're going to go over to our first discussion topic. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Moonlight, for the introduction. And I'm happy to see our committee members here again. We have this routine every month. Mike and myself would like to share the insights about what's going on inside the OORT and just trying to be more transparent to the community and to give more information. So that's the goal of this town hall. I'm the founder and the CEO of OORT. OORT has been running for almost 4 years, I think. Time flies, I would say. In the crypto space, I think this is now OORT is an old project rather than like a new one. Now, 4 year in crypto means a lot, right? We all know that. But still 4 years is short for us because, as I said from day one, OORT is trying to be a company, surviving for at least 10, 20 years or something like that, because we're focusing to be trying to be a great tech company in the world, in the space. So, and OORT is a cloud for decentralized AI, trying to help AI developers to build trustworthy AI, because we believe the trust on the AI agents will be the future. And now these days, I'm still in Silicon Valley right now, California. I talk to like tens of AI companies around, and Silicon Valley, is the hub of AI companies, and they all have already seen this problem. Is when they trying to sell their AI agent to the end users, the big issue is about the trust. So although they have very cool stuff, right? Using I can share more a little bit, in my later on. So it's all about the trust, and the trust already become the bottleneck for them to run real business to acquire the end users. So that's a big problem in Silicon Valley right now. And OORT is exactly in the right position, trying to provide such a solution, help these AI companies to build transparent and trustworthy AI. And we have three key products: and OORT storage, OORT data hub, and OORT compute. And OORT storage has been running for 1.5 years so far, and we have more than 8,000 enterprise customers and some individual customers right now. It's pretty stable, in terms of technology, and everything is going well. And we already provide service to some big name partners, including Dell Technology, like Binance, BNB Chain, and some quite a few others, right? And the second product, which is the key product we're gonna deliver in the coming weeks, and that will be our focus in the coming 3 to 6 months, is called Data Hub. So Data Hub is trying to collect the AI and labeling AI data for the AI companies. And I can share more a little bit about, I'm gonna talk about Data Hub with more details, because now I already talked to many AI companies, and we already secured quite a few customers right now. And this is, again, right timing, doing the right thing, I would say. And Data Hub will become the first AI data collection and labeling company project in the Web3 space. And the last one is the OORT Compute, which is a decentralized computing, and we're trying to, but different from other different, OORT computing, decentralized computing platforms such as IO.Night and Akash. And now we are partner with them, and we're trying to aggregate all these decentralized computing platform into OORT platform, and such that OORT will become, with OORT storage for data storage, with OORT Data Hub for data collection and labeling, and OORT Compute for data computing and model training. So with these three key products, we are a one-stop shop platform for the AI builders or AI companies to build their trustworthy AI applications. So yeah, that's about me and about OORT. Thank you.
Marvelous. Thank you so much, Dr. Lee, for the intro. And let's jump into our very first discussion topic for our November town hall over here. Could you please tell us about the results of the OORT Data Hub beta launch and what we can expect from the upcoming commercial launch? Thank you.
Yeah, very good question. So I would say, first of all, I want to give my big thank you to all the whitelisted our beta users. We give 1,000 whitelisted users for the beta version right now, and the goal of the beta version, is to test the key features and all the functionalities of our Data Hub application. So far, we already received a lot of reports and the feedbacks, and now our tech team has fixed the bugs, and we just released the new version a few days ago with all the reported bugs fixed. So I think that is the goal of the beta version, and so far it's doing really well, and we are keep, um, keep testing more detailed features and about this beta version. So, and for the commercial launch, so this is the schedule in the coming week. I would say that it will postpone a few days later, because now our tech team is short-handed, because the Lenovo is going to launch their AI customer support in November, and they request our tech team to, Lenovo Image is our customer, and our tech team now is working on that to make sure that they have a successful launch in November. So, and this maybe this may cause some delays in the Data Hub commercial launch, but this is not a big deal. And in the commercial launch, we are expecting some new features that are going to introduce later. So, for example, like we're going to add the point system, for to have more engagement with our data contributors. What does that mean? That means, like, as a data contributor, right? So you have several ways to get points. not or tokens. Along with, in addition to OORT tokens, you will get points. For example, like if we're gonna give points to the daily login users. If you just log in the app, you will earn some points. And then if you refer some friends to OORT Data Hub, and then you will get some points. And if you finish the task, like easy, difficult, or medium task, you will get some points. So, and then with all these points, we're gonna have the leaderboard. You will see a rank on the leaderboard. And then every few weeks, we're gonna have a lucky draw on the leaderboard. Let's say there are like 10K people on the leaderboard in Asian region, for example, and then you're ranked at number 10, right? With the lots of points you collected within this month. So under the lucky draw, you have a high probability to win a big prize in the lucky draw. So for example, like for the first 10 guys, you will get like $2,000 award, one-time award, and for another 100 people, each one will get $50 reward. And another 1,000 people will get a $5, $10 reward, one-time reward from the lucky draw. So that is something we are trying to release in a new commercial launch. So this is one of the key feature. Another is we're gonna have a I will call it perks package for our tier 4 users. You know that in the beta version, so for the data contributor, we have different tiers, right? When you just register, you're in a tier 1, and as long as you're finishing more tasks, you're a high quality data contributor, and you stake some OORT tokens, and you will level up to tier 2, tier 3, tier 4, and to the higher tiers means like you will receive more difficult challenge data collection tasks for now. So we already secured several AI companies, and they have interesting tasks for us to do in the commercial launch. So and for tier 4 means like you are the one of the best and the highest with the highest quality. One of the best data contributors with the highest quality. And we encourage people to become tier 4, and by doing so, we're gonna have lots of very attractive benefits or perks for the tier 4 users. For example, like every quarter, this is just one example, right? So it doesn't mean this is in the product right now, but in the product, we're gonna have something like this. So every quarter, for example, we're gonna select, like say 10 or 20 or 30 tier 4 users from the tier 4 pool to join OORT events, offline events, in some city in the world. For example, like the consensus in Hong Kong in 2025, and we're gonna go to Dubai. We're gonna go to host some hacker house in East Denver, right? In Denver, United States, in the first quarter of 2025, and we're gonna invite, let's say, 20 guys to tier 4 data contributor to this event, and we're gonna cover all the travel costs, right, including like hotel, like flights and meals, right, rental cars. So that is what we're planning right now. So we're gonna give lots of attractive benefits for people to become tier 4 users, data contributors. So that is some key features in a commercial release, and we are expecting on the data contributor side, we are trying to secure or say onboard in order for millions of data contributors, active data contributors. Then if we can complete that goal, I would say OORT Data Hub will be the largest, including Web2 competitors, not only Web3. So we'll become the largest data collection and labeling platform in the world. right? And we compare with Web2 data labeling in the collection company. Web3 OORT Data Hub as a Web3 project has lots of benefits because we're leveraging the blockchain and the crypto. Leveraging crypto means what? Means you can step into, everyone in the world, no matter which country the guy is, he can join the OORT Data Hub and contribute their data. But in Web2, this is not possible. For example, like in the United States, we have some data collection companies in the United States, but their data contributor all comes from the United States. They cannot serve data contributors from China, for example, or in Japan or Indonesia. It's not possible, right? Because they pay these data contributors by US dollars. But now that's the nature of a crypto. With the crypto nature in the product, we can secure users from all over the world. Second is the transparency because we're using blockchain. So we use blockchain to record the whole data collection and labeling process. And then the AI company knows that where their data comes from. So this is 100% transparent and not manipulatable later on. And these are the two key features compared with the traditional data collection and labeling companies. And this is something very unique in Web3. So that is what we are expecting for the commercial launch in the coming weeks about this data hub. If we are successfully securing some millions of users, data contributors, as I said, this will be the game changer, not for OORT, but for the whole AI industry. And because for the client side, so we already talk, I'm in Silicon Valley right now, and we're talking to the AI companies. We attract a huge interest from these AI companies. The pitch is very simple because the AI data for all these AI companies already become the bottleneck and the pain point for all these AI companies because they have brilliant ideas. They know how they can run their business. And they can run the GPU cards from the Amazon or Google Cloud, although it's expensive, but they still can run it, right? The only thing missing piece is about data. They don't have data. So I can introduce more interesting, AI companies who will become our clients later on. So they all need data, but they have no channel to collect this high quality training data. Then they really want to work with OORT and ask OORT to help them with the data collection and labeling. So I think this is very promising and this is very encouraging as well. So I think that's a data hub. That's why we will all in this data hub in the coming months, let's say 3 to 6 months. We want this product to be the game changer, not only for work, but also for the whole AI sector. So that's about the data hub.
Thank you so much, Dr. Lee, for letting us know about the data hub. And I also already pinned a tweet post over here on top of our space event. If you would like to learn more about our data hub beta, feel free to click on the pinned tweet on our space. More Thank you so much. And another topic that we would like to talk about is regarding the L Wallet. And Dr. Lee, why did L Wallet decide to rebrand to OORT Wallet? And can you share what changes or improvement come with this rebrand? Thank you.
So we did rebranding like a week ago from L Wallet to OORT Wallet. The key purpose of this rebranding is, not from the technology perspective, but from the marketing perspective, because we want to have this fully aligned branding about OORT. So, and we received some feedbacks from our friends in the network that say our wallet it's for the new community members, they most likely they feel weird because you're OORT and all the product is about OORT, but then the wallet called our wallet, right? So this is something weird. So that's a key purpose for us to do the rebranding. Nothing else important.
Well noted. Thank you for answering the question. Following on that, we certainly will wanted to talk about Palo Alto AI and Web3 Summit. Could you please share some key insights from this event and how does it impact OORT's plan moving forward? Thank you.
Yeah. So, very interesting event. I gave the talk at Stanford last Friday, no, last Thursday, basically. And, I met lots of AI companies in Silicon Valley, and I can share a little bit more about that. So this is about AI, not about blockchain or crypto. So these AI companies, they are, as I said, this Silicon Valley is the hub of AI companies, right? So one day we're trying to promote their product to the end users. Now they see the difficulties there. So not as easy as they were expecting, because there's like two things they're facing right now. One is the business model. So for AI companies, they're trying to bring the business model from the internet era to like 20 years ago, right? To the AI era, I would say era, but it failed. For example, like the subscription model, right? We are quite familiar with the subscription model. It's like every month you pay $20, like a ChatGPT, right? You pay $20 to be a pro user, but this doesn't work in the AI domain because ChatGPT is losing money, right? If you keep talking to ChatGPT every day, every minute, you're gonna burn lots of tokens, right? I mean, the token is the AI token, not a crypto token, right? Because you keep using GPUs, and that is a cost for the OpenAI. So that's why you know that they're. I saw the news that OpenAI like are losing, burning like 500,000 or 800K per day for the users to use like ChatGPT, right? Because it's the fundamental is a pay as you go model. It's like every message you send to the chatbot, there is a cost, but subscription model may not work at all. So this is going to kill all the AI companies. But if you don't use this model, you ask the user to pay based on the message he sent. This is going to kill the end users because the end users will not use this type of service, right? So the end user is like, for example, you and me. If we want to use some service, I want to know that how much money I need to use this service, right? It's not like, oh, you tell me that. It depends on how many messages you send to the chatbot, and I'm gonna charge you about that. So this will not work. So far, the 2B business is has been very successful. Let's say OpenAI, they already serve lots of AI companies like Walmart, like quite a few others, help them to build their own AI chatbot. This is what the OORT is doing right now. So you know that we have another application product called OORT AI, right? So OORT AI is not infra, it's an application product we built in the past year. And we already serve lots of enterprise customers, including Lenovo, right? And some other big name customers as well. So to B business is very easy, straightforward. But for 2C, people still have no idea how they can make money through the 2C business. So this is a problem for the whole AI industry right now. And this makes the AI startups struggling right now, because as a startup, your first goal is to make money, to generate revenue. But now there's like lots of startups, they are building like some cool stuff. For example, like they want to use AI agent to book your hotel for you, book your flight, right? And another like quite a few AI agents they want to help you with your daily work, your personal assistant, to help you to deal with some family stuff with your wife, with your kid, schedule the family events, and on behalf of you talk to your kids, teacher, something like that. So there's lots of cool ideas. But again, when they talk to the end users and want to charge for the service, they see the problem, right? If you want to sell me a AI agent and say this AI agent is going to help your kid with their homework, for example, and you tell me that I'm going to charge you based on the messages your kid sent to this chatbot or AI agent, I would definitely say no, because I don't want to like see the bill from this company at the end of the month and say, oh, I have to pay $10,000 for the bill because my kids just keep talking to the chatbot, right? So this is something um, happening in Silicon Valley right now, and unfortunately, these AI companies are struggling with the functional and efficient business model right now. The second they are facing the second problem they're facing right now is about the trust. So which I mentioned at the beginning of this space. So that's where the OORT can help them, right? So Elon Musk already said the open AI is nothing open. It's closed AI. We need to build a trust, right? Again, when you sell the AI agent to me, I say, hey, this is can help your kid with their homework, right? So to improve your kid study efficiency. My first question is, can I trust this AI agent? Who knows what the AI agent gonna talk to my kid? If the AI agent is very biased, let's say, right? Or if the response contains some harmful um, information, how should I know? How can I know it, right? I don't know. So I don't want to take the risk. Give an AI agent to my kid, and then without knowing anything about this AI agent, I will not do it. Even you give me the free service, I will not use it, right? But this is the second thing. All these AI companies are facing because we have no idea where they collected this data, training data to train this AI model, what the model is, where they deploy the model, and how this model can provide can guarantee my personal information when they talk to your kid. For example, like I'm 100% sure you're using ChatGPT every day, right, for your work right now. But do you know how this ChatGPT use your personal information or your like a dialogue conversation history? They does use your conversation history to do something, but you don't know, right? Um, so I would say that this is the second challenge that these AI companies are facing now. We need a transparent, a real decentralized, transparent and trustworthy AI for our end users. But how can we make it? So we need to be transparent on every single stage of the AI development, including data collection and data storage and data compute. And that's why OORT is there to provide this platform for these AI companies to use to build their transparent AI. And then their users can know that, oh, your AI agent is collecting data through OORT Data Hub, and every single line of this data is recorded on blockchain, is transparent. And now I know this, if you use this data for training, there are going to be like no bias or no harmful content of this agent. So that's how people build trust. And then when I talk to them about the OORT, what OORT is doing, they all feel very excited. And then they say, oh, no, guys, we already have the storage part. And now we're going to tell you, we're going to launch this data hub to help you guys collect data and make your data collection process be transparent because we leverage blockchain technology. And they're so excited about that. And then, they really want to work with us. yeah, so that's what the key takeaways from this my Silicon Valley trip right now. To summarize, it's like the AI companies are facing two difficulties when they, going into the real business. One is the business model for 2C customers to the end users. 2B is okay, but 2C is a challenge. But so far, people have no idea. So that's why even in Silicon Valley, we don't see any zero successful company, AI company, who already run a successful 2C business right now. People are still trying to explore. And the second is about how can we build trust on these AI agents. Otherwise, no one want to use it. Even for now, I don't trust the ChatGPT, for example, right? Even ChatGPT allow me to upload my personal information to ChatGPT and trying to be a customized my personal becoming my personal assistant. I will not do so. I just use ChatGPT to like polish my email or help me check the grammar of my messages. That's it. Very simple thing, right? Um, so it's about the trust, and OORT can help them with this problem. So and help them to build a transparent AI, and I think that's where OORT has this unique position in the right time. So, yep.
Thank you so much, Dr. Lee, for the update regarding the AI Web3 Summit that you participate and representing OORT. And I'm sure everyone's looking forward to seeing how our OORT project evolves, right? And everyone, don't forget to join the OORT community. Also, leave your email addresses for receiving the Data Hub whitelist spots. And more information is pinned on top of our space event right now. Next, I would like to invite Mr. Robinson for introducing yourself, and then we can jump into our next discussion topic. Thank you.
Yes, hello. Thank you very much, Moonlight. Greetings, everyone. Good morning, good night, good evening. Thank you all for joining our spaces. Dr. Lee giving a prolific chat, just update on what's taking place on Data Hub. I'm going to give a rundown on all that's been taking place on my end, sharing all that's happening with OORT at conferences. So, just to speak very candidly with everyone, we are based in the States. So, there's a lot that's taking place there, especially with the regulatory climate. So, it made absolute sense to take a look at what's happening in Asia, and there's a lot of activity, lots of innovation, and lots of excitement, which compared to the US, there was a bit of uncertainty. However, with the big news that took place yesterday, I believe US was in a fork in the road, and it looks like we chose crypto. So that's going to be very interesting. Now, I think there's going to be a lot more excitement about development taking place there, and then the conferences that'll be happening in the US. But continuing, we've been very busy attending these conferences, hitting the circuits. We've got Marcos, our MENA lead, who attended the Cardano Summit, which was more of a quaint and intimate summit in Dubai. Uh, Relationships were made and conversations are being continued. We are seeing how we can potentially collaborate. There's a lot of interesting activity and development that's taken place there, which parlayed me into the Binance week, where we did several interviews and really good conversations with potential partners that I think will get the community excited in the future. I don't want to share too much at this point, but I think it's an exciting journey that we are on. Binance Week was very short and straight to the point, but nonetheless, positive developments. I believe the ecosystem is thriving. There's a bit of euphoria that's taking place as well in the Web3 and crypto space, and OORT is in that confirmation. now we prepare to attend DevCon in Bangkok, and you'll be seeing Dr. Lee, myself, Toya, and several of our team members at events, speaking on panels, and also just made available if you're going to be there to actually connect and see how we can potentially collaborate, share your feedback and insights. We're making ourselves as accessible as possible to the community. You will see moving forward, there's going to be more AMAs, panels, um, and spaces so we can establish ourselves as thought leaders in the decentralized AI space as well. So we invite the community to participate, join, so you can get the latest feedback and updates and insights in general. But continuing, we also have Danuka, head of OORT Markets. He is onboarding, in the midst of onboarding, a second market maker. And this also entails us about uh, 2025. We're also looking at more listings for ORT, for more exposure, more markets. But what I really wanted to touch base with everyone about is I know I've been getting a lot of feedback on the posts whenever I share my posts. And it's very hard for people to actually see what all is taking place behind the scenes, because there's a lot of building, lots of relationships being made, events being attended, and also more branding and marketing exposure being had. So just wanted to share about the FUD that we're seeing. Um, Got to understand that this is a very large project. This project is more than just a token and a L1. We're, as Dr. Lee has just shared earlier, we're more focused as well on our Rev positive products and suite of products. And we have several products that are currently on the market or being shipped to market. And most importantly, it's Data Hub. Our commercial launch will be taking place in the coming days. We're very excited about that. And on my end, I'm excited about the ORT Foundation grants, which I think we're going to be talking a little bit more about that shortly. But gotta just I'm trying to give everyone the comprehensive scope of all that the team is currently doing. You see, Dr. Lee and Jimmy are currently in San Francisco. They're not there to look at the Golden Gate Bridge. They're there actually making things happen, securing partnerships, and also spreading more about ORT and what all we're building here. Um, Marcos, I just left him in Dubai. We barely got any sleep because of how many meetings we had to take on a day-to-day basis. While I was there, I couldn't wait to get out of Dubai, get to Hong Kong so I can rest. But you got to understand the amount of effort and work that we put into this on a day-to-day basis. And we love the feedback that the community provides. So we welcome it. Just want everyone to know that we are focused, hyper focused on the success of ORT. Now, Moonlight, did you have another question for me, or
Oh,
should I?
yeah, thank you so much, Mike, for the overall, very comprehensive update from the side that you could share with us. And of course, let's get more details from some of the topics that you just shared with us, because I believe our audience are super curious about your experience
Mhm.
Summit 2024 and the Binance Blockchain Week recently. Thank you.
Yeah, so Binance Blockchain Week was really focused on the Binance ecosystem. Um, I believe it was really interesting because it was at the Coca-Cola Arena, which is the largest venue, I believe, in Dubai at this moment. They took up the entire first floor. We went just to make our presence known, but then also to scope out, what's been taking place. I believe the event is only a couple years old, and it was really hyper focused on the Binance ecosystem, but tons of relationships attended this event. Um, so I think from there we have been placed in the right positions with contacts, and there's a lot of discussions being had between Marcos and myself and potential partners. Um, our focus has been on more on-chain activity and driving that home as well. So I'll be sharing a little bit more about the OORT Foundation grants. And yeah, we were able to make some relationships that may um, s- look very interested in working with OORT moving forward, or I should say launching on Olympus Protocol. Um, I did two interviews while I was there as well. One with Being Invested, and the second with Web3 TV. I believe Being Invested's edit has already went live this morning, and Web3 TV will be rolled out next. So we are creating more content, and also just creating more demand by market exposure and branding in general. So yeah, Binance Week was fantastic. We enjoyed it and made some really strong relationships. Now it's on to DevCon, right? It's That's going to be from the 11th through the 15th. We have quite the circuit of panels to attend and speak at with partners. We are planning to host our own breakfast event as well. So if you're interested, please DM me. If you're going to be at DevCon, that would be great. We'd love to meet you, talk more about ways that we once again can collaborate. We want to get the community involved. After all, without the community, we're nothing. So we try to make sure that our community feels like they're playing a role, because you all are a pivotal or key role in our ecosystem. So, yeah.
That is marvelous. One's going to different in real life conferences around the world to search for OR's booth. So brilliant. Thank you so much, Mr. Robson, for sharing the insight on how events like Cardano Summit 2024 and Binance Blockchain Week are shaped blockchain industry and how ORT is staying ahead curve. Next, we would like to go deeper to learn more about the ORT governance platform that previously you mentioned. Thank you.
Yeah, so our governance platform just recently went live. And this is, as we have shared with our community, we want to be as transparent as possible, right? We're not only adding transparency to AI, but we're also adding transparency to what we're building. And we want our community to play an active role in our way forward. So we have just recently went live with the governance proposal, where community members can pledge tokens to play an active role in decision making of some of our way forward with the project. So we are just at the moment working on kinks. This is, I believe, the first beta, and that's so community members can see that this transparency that we've been talking about for some time now is a key component to what we plan on rolling out. So yeah, we're really excited about this. Please give your feedback, and we will be having more proposals that will be rolled out, and also community members will also be able to engage by also proposing to us as well and the community.
That is just marvelous. Thank you so much, Mr. Robinson, for sharing updates regarding OORT's governance platform. And following that, could you please tell us more about OORT Foundation Grant Plan and what kind of projects are your the OORT team looking to support? Thank you.
Now, this is something that I hold very dear to my heart, and also, just looking at the initiatives that we have planned moving forward. Excuse me. As I mentioned earlier, we have our suite of products that we've been focused on, hyper focused on, taking those live, and then also connecting them with the right partners, so they can we can together prove product market fit by generating revenue. But now I'm really focused on development on chain, so on chain activity, so we can create that token economy. So we're going to need our community to also participate, and ORT is as the foundation. We've earmarked $1 million to support protocols building on Olympus protocol. Um, it's as far as guidelines are concerned, we just want you to be open source or have a roadmap to where you're going to be open source. You have to also have in your roadmap the ORT token as a utility and also adoption. You can leverage our technologies as well, decentralized storage, our AI agent, um, and more to come soon. Data hub, right? Um, so, as far as teams are concerned, they can remain anonymous or you can be public as long as you can pass a screening. Um, and we want this to be as distributed as possible so our community can actually play this active role in our token economy. That's going to be huge for Olympus Protocol. The scope of projects we're looking at cross chain integration and liquidity enhancements. So those would be your bridges, your dexes. We're looking at decentralized physical like networks. So DPIN, if you want to build a DPIN project, you can also utilize our suite of products. And also we will provide support as well. Infra are going to be good. We are very focused on DeFi as well. I think DeFi is going to bring a lot of on-chain activity and transactions. So that's one of my main focuses at the moment. Had several relationships that I just made at Binance Week that we are currently in talks with, and several more over the span of the 4-month long trip in Asia that we have currently applying for a foundation grant. We love generative AI content, AI driven analytics as well, edge computing, decentralized computing networks, some of the sectors that we are looking for that would be building on our chain. As far as the grants, we can do micro grants uh, around 5K to 40K and more, depending on the scope of work that needs to be done, based on what project you are going to be building. And that would be determined through the application process. Obviously, we're here to support and enhance your experience. You'd be working close with us and our team. Um, but obviously, Olympus Protocol is open source. We're just here to provide you as much support as possible as we build out our token economy within our ecosystem. So I think that should give just a comprehensive understanding of where we are at the moment on the application side. Um, Individuals or teams can apply. There will be a submission review and an evaluation that's done internally, and then an interview, committee deliberation. We would notify the person or the team, and then we would do a grant disbursement. So it's pretty straightforward, very quick as well, and we're now live. We've actually deployed uh, one grant already. Actually, it's our second grant that we've deployed. So, yeah, now we're looking to deploy more, and we want to get our community active. So that's one of the reasons I wanted to bring this up on today's town hall.
Marvelous. Thank you so much, Mr. Robinson. Exciting news, yeah, to everyone community. So OORT is definitely an OORT foundation supporting innovative projects through a foundation grant plan. This is certainly a great way to foster growth for the OORT. And friends, if you are listening in the audience and you are building a project, be sure to reach out to both our speakers over here, Dr. Lee and Mr. Robinson. Next, we are going to go over to our committee's questions over here. We have seen lots of replies in the comments. And over here, we have Tay asking regarding data annotation, are there any other collaborations beyond AI projects or intelligent driving? Thank you. Let's check.
Hey, Moonlight, could you share the question again?
Yes, I believe the audience to learn about what type of collaborations that is fostering beyond AI project. And this is from Tay. Thank you.
Oh, Moonlight, you're going in and out. I'm having a problem as well hearing you.
Oh, let me double check my connection. So the first question is from Tay, and he was asking regarding partnerships or collaborations. Are there anything beyond AI projects that OORT is preparing for? Thank you.
Oh, yes, I can answer that, Dr. Lee. So, as I mentioned earlier, on the grant side, on the foundation side, we are focused, hyper focused now on chain activity. So that means transactions on chain and utilizing the OORT token, the liquid token, for fees. So essentially, sure, if you're building an AI project, that would be fine. We are, pushing deepen builders on our chain. Also launching, dexes, so you can build out that infrastructure, cross-chain bridges. Also, I know the new narrative, recent narrative, meme coins. We are looking for the best partners to launch on our chain so we can get our community actively participating in the ecosystem. And yeah, just seeing why our technology bests those that are currently on the market. So our scope is generalized, not just focused on AI. We are going to be focused on the AI products internally, and hopefully that would also be a leadway for community members to also see what can be built on our chain. And then also, being that we're open source, we want our community members to be actively deploying protocols or projects, all scopes on our chain. And that's why we mentioned the grant earlier, because we are happy to have that discussion.
Marvelous. Thank you so much, Mr. Robinson, for answering that question. Tay, I hope this also address the issues that you are curious about. Next, we have Eager asking, currently there are very few tasks available on the Data Hub whitelist. Is this due to technical issues or lack of partnerships? And will there be more tasks available for our users? Thank you.
Yeah, let me answer these questions. Very good questions. So for now, for the beta version, the goal is to test our key functionalities and the key features in the product, make sure it's like a bug free, and this is a big preparation for the commercial launch. because that's why we only give 1,000 whitelisted people to use the beta version for now. And for the commercial launch, after the commercial launch, I would say our goal is the user acquisition, right? So as I said, we're targeting like in order for millions data contributors around the world. So with this, because of this fact, so our in the beta version, we just gave like one or two new tasks per day, let our whitelisted beta user uh, to complete this task and they get some reward. So the goal is not to attract more users to the beta testing, because this is very exclusive, right? You can view this as the early access for our long-term supporters. So, but after the commercial launch, we're gonna have more way to reward our data contributors. And now we're onboarding more AI companies to issue more tasks. So we are in the preparation for it right now. And after commercial launch, you will see more tasks. You will see more difficult and challenge tasks. It's not as easy as like in-car command or OCR task, something like that.
Thank you so much, Dr. Lee, for answering the question to our community members and friends. Definitely don't miss out the opportunity, right? And if you are curious to learn more about the Data Hub whitelist spot, feel free to click on our pin post over here. I already put it on top of our space event. Next.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Let me chime in a little bit. So, this like when you complete a task, you earn some OORT tokens, right? So that's the current reward we gave in the beta version. But I would say, as I described before, so in the commercial launch, after commercial launch, you will see more different ways of rewards. Not only the OORT tokens you earn after you complete the task or contribute your data. If you tier up to tier 4, you'll get lots of benefits like swags, or even we cover your trip. We invite you to our events. We cover all the costs, right? So that's not only like $25. That's a lot. That could be $1,000, right? And we have this lucky draw on the leaderboard. But we encourage people to earn more points, right? So that's another type of reward we give. If you're the lucky guy, you may earn like $1,000 per month or something like that. So yeah, there's multiple ways for you to earn your reward if you're like a very active data contributor in Data Hub, I would say. Yeah.
Nice. Thank you so much, Dr. Lee, for adding more details regarding this issue. And following that, we have Igor asking, when will the commercial version of Data Hub official launch, and will it guarantee tests that people could earn certain amount each day? Thank you.
Well, so far, we're planning to launch our Data Hub in November. But as I said, it's a sweet problem. So good news for us because on the other side, we're serving Lenovo and they're using our OORT AI product right now, and they want to launch the next generation of what they call it, intelligent printer, Lenovo printer product in November. So then they request us to help them launch that product as soon as possible. So and our tech team is working on that right now. This may cause a little bit delay on the Data Hub side, but we don't expect a long delay. It maybe just a few days or something, maybe in early December, something like that, 1 month from now or within 1 month. So that's what we can expecting. Yeah, so that's about the launch. So what was the other question?
Yes, of course. We have a few questions regarding price. So would you like to share about regarding the market making or any plans to manage the market value? Thank you.
Can you repeat that, Moonlight?
Sure.
You went in and out on my end.
Yeah, sure. So there are a few questions regarding the token price, and that concerns, yeah, us, part of our committee members, because they are wondering if the team has any planning or implementation for managing the token's market value. Thank you.
Gotcha. So obviously, because we are a regulated project, we never discuss price, right? Um, However, we are actively working around the clock, as I shared before, about creating a token driven economy on chain, which would be very valuable. And that's just more activity on chain, more transactions on chain, more fees being used or spent on chain. So, once again, our token is a utility token, and that is for more access uh, into our suite of products and our ecosystem. Now, there's a lot of discussion being had behind the scenes as far as opportunities that will take place on chain. Um, it's very actively being had as far as these discussions are concerned. So that's very exciting, very positive. And also, as I mentioned earlier, with regards to our head of OORT markets, we are finalizing the onboarding of a second market maker, and there will be more market makers that would be added as well as future listings that will be taking place in 2025. Now, our goal is more on chain activity, so DEXs are going to make sense as well. You saw a recent uh, bridge into the BNB ecosystem through Pancake Swap, and there's more discussions, more strategic implementations that are going to be taking place. Just a reminder, we've onboarded Danuka, who is ex uh, management of XRP's markets, and his expertise goes a very long way. So please bear with us, be patient. There's a lot that's taking place. The team is traveling, relationships are being made, suites of products are being launched, and also the I mean the activity that's happening behind the scenes is just mind blowing. Would definitely spin you around if I did share, but at this moment I can't. Rather have actions speak louder than words. But what I've shared so far should be sufficient enough.
That is totally enough. Thank you so much, Mr. Robinson, for addressing this issue. And this actually brings us to the end of today's committee town hall with the OORT committee members over here. Huge shout out to Professor Lee and Mr. Robinson for sharing super valuable insights with us today. And of course, thank you all for who joining in. And
Moonlight, I just wanted to thank our community for joining and for the questions that were asked. Look, we have these town halls once a month, and we'll continue to do that consistently. You're going to be seeing more AMAs, more panels, more spaces for more discussions to be had as we move towards a more transparent rollout, transparent model. So thank you very much for all those questions, guys. We're here to answer.
Thank you, everyone, and let's stay in touch.
thank you so much. And we are also streaming this OORT November Town Hall on Binance Live. So far, we have attracted over 20,000 live views, and we're also being featured on the front page of Binance Live. And OORT is really a team dedicated to make the project and company stronger. Let's keep building together. Looking forward to seeing you again next time. I'm Moonlight. I'm done speaking. Thank you. Hello, everyone. Let's wait for a while for more audience to join us. And sorry about that. We are creating a new link right now. So if you could help us to reshare this link, that would be much appreciated. Thank you so much. And Moonlight will be your host pretty soon. We are going to start this space event officially. Thank you. And before we officially start our space event, I also like to invite our speakers to check your mic. Hi, I see Mike, Mr. Robinson's here. Would you like to double check your mic with us? Thank you. Your connections.
Test. 1, 2, 3. Mike Robinson here. Hello, everyone.
GM.
Good to see everyone here.
Yes, super clear. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Also
And good
like
to
to-
connect with you again, Moonlight.
Yeah, thank you. Awesome. I see how we got more and more audience joining. And I see Professor Lee is also here. Hello. Good morning.
Hello. Hey, morning, guys. Can you hear me?
Yes, very clear.
Okay, great. Yeah. Good to see you guys again.
Yeah, perfect. Awesome. And we have more and more audience joining us right now. Thank you all for spending time switching the space link for us. I'm going to once again ping our original space announcement to the top and also a new link, so our audience would know that. And this is very energetic Thursday morning. Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's OORT November Town Hall, and Moonlight will be your host for this session. We are so excited to dive into some major updates for OORT today, and we will be discussing key insights from recent developments, including the data hub, beta launch, and what's next with the commercial launch. We are also